What's going on with the power?
He's back!
Who?
Valgavoth's back, because this week we're playing another Reanimator list. Your readings, Goblins and Geist.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Blake.
And welcome to The Cloudpost, where we have new Magic the Gathering arena videos every Friday. We do ask that you like the video, and we sincerely ask that you subscribe to The Cloudpost so more people can see it.
Yes, it truly does help our channel grow, and we really appreciate you joining our community, and thank you for everything you guys do.
Without further ado, let's come back from the dead and be zombified. Welcome into the deck tech, where we have an exciting new graveyard strategy. You may think it's a little familiar, but Threshold is back in Standard.
Threshold is back in Standard, and Reanimator never left.
Right. It only got better.
It only got better. This deck is extremely cool. I haven't seen a list even similarly close to this. It's either been Rakdos or it's been Orzhov, but with the new Kiora,
yes,
we have some fancy new stuff to do.
Yeah, this is a super cool card design. Blake has been hype on it since it was a spoiler. And Kiora the Rising Tide is just a very powerful merfolk creature on its own, 3 mana, 3/2. And it does something when it comes in. Blake has maintained for a long time that creatures that have ETBs, as they are called, are powerful. And so you get to double loot. You draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. But it gets better from there.
It certainly does. It also pumps the threshold, so you can discard the things you want to discard, which will typically be your big boys, Atroxa and Valgavoth. But we're going to go through here real quick with by CMC. Starting off with Into the Flood Maul, really good, powerful bounce effect. Turn target creature to the hand. If it's gifted, give them a fish.
Yeah, so this is a deck where, because normally things like Unsummon and Into the Flood Maul, even though they're very powerful tempo plays, a lot of times you need to be aware that they're card disadvantage, but when you're doing like really over-the-top powerful things like Valgavoth or getting an 8/8 Octopus, you don't care about that.
No, you don't. You really do not. Especially when somebody's cast some insanely heavy like enchantment. Just be like, no, this is back in your hand.
Yeah.
Also, I love the little ribbon on the fish. If you looked at the top right of this.
Yeah, the gift.
Little gift fish.
Little gift mechanic.
It's adorable. All right, we got forward, good old Duress. If you guys don't know what this card is, it's classic.
It's classic, but main deck Duress just shows you how aggressively combo this is.
Yeah, you're going for it.
You are going for it. And what's perfect in a Reanimator deck is you just want to know that the coast is clear. You don't have to necessarily Duress someone on turn 1, but the turn before you want to pop off.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see what's up.
That's exactly right. Going into the 2-drop slots, we have good old Chart, of course.
Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of cards in this deck that are going to filter through your library. If you've never played a Reanimator strategy before, you're going to have things that are completely uncastable in your hand. Namely, in this deck, Atroxa, there is no way to hard cast it, period.
Nope.
So you have to, it's going to be stranded in your hand, and you're going to be like, man, this looks like a bad hand. But if you have these dig spells where you get the discard, then it fixes everything.
It truly does. And that's kind of the same reason you have Founding the Third Path. Really powerful. You just slap it on turn 2. And you're able to play like Bitter Triumph or Will of the Forgotten, or your Picklock Prankster ability, Free the Fae, and then after that, mill 4 cards and then cast another thing, So
yeah, Founding of the Third Path has like had a really big resurgence, in my opinion. You're seeing it in a lot more decks. It kind of had a lull because, this is a Dominaria card, so it's been out for a long time.
Yeah, it has.
And there were parts of Standard where it's like, you'd almost never see it. You had like a niche combo deck, but a lot of decks are leveraging this right now, and I think it's really powerful.
It is a very powerful card, especially in Reanimator list. Moving on to Picklock Prankster. If you guys haven't seen this, I don't know what rock you're sleeping under.
This card's sweet.
It's all over the format. Bitter Triumph, really powerful kill spell for Reanimator list because you can just discard the cards you want to discard.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Just pay 3 life, whatever.
Yeah, and and that upside you pointed out, Blake, is perfect because even though you could make an argument that Go for the Throat has its upsides versus this is creature or planeswalker, and you don't care about discarding a card, you want to discard a card.
You do, and you're not. It's not mandatory either. If you want to pay the 3 life, you certainly can. You're going to gain your life back better with these guys, anyways. So, Will of the Forgotten though, this is a techie one. So we were looking at this. Can I see it? No, I can't make it bigger. But Will of the Forgotten, a Dimir colored card, and it says Descend 8. So if you have 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard and you cast this, you can basically do all these things.
Yeah, this is, like you said, I think the describing it as the tech piece or the technology is very apt because it just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. And I think what you're going to do most of the time is look at the top 3 cards and take one of them and put the rest in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Or, because it's a sorcery, so the whole, bouncing a non-land permanent to its owner's hand is like, not as powerful tempo-wise as being able to do it on their turn. But when you actually have this turned on...
Yeah, doing it all is like a little bit backbreaking.
It is, because there's actually board states where like your opponent, say they have like 1 or no cards in hand, and you bounce their best permanent, and then you make them discard. If they have to discard that permanent, it's like a removal spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then you getting to do the last ability is going to be great as well. So
exactly. The 3-drop Kiora, we just talked about her. Moving on to Zombify, it's the new reanimation target. It's actually not a new card, it's an old card. They reprinted it. I think the art's pretty cool, but yeah, it's just 4 mana reanimation. Pretty solid. You will find it by digging,
Yeah, this is this is just classic meat and potatoes. Hey, 4 mana, make a thing come back. Blake and I played many moons ago in a standard format where Unburial Rites was the the hot thing, and it was 4 mana to flashback, so we're pretty much right there.
Yeah, powerful effects stop at 4 mana. Anything after that, it's like, mana cost is a bit strange, but if you're bringing back like an Atraxa or Valgavoth for 4 mana, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys know what Atraxa is, you're going to find all the cards you want, and Valgavoth is just insanely hard to remove, and you gain your life back and we're able to cast your opponent's spells once they go to the graveyard. The lands are pretty simple. It's just black, blue, everything black, blue available under the sun. I will say you do need the 4 Undercity Sewers to make this deck tick. Restless Reef doesn't hurt at all to have, and I mean, the other ones are really just mana fixing. Best they can be. You don't need the Darkslick, you don't need the Gloom Lake, but they are very good to have. Underground River is also very solid, mana fixing, and Fountain Port is a nice tech piece for the lands, just so you can draw cards, make treasures, get fish to block. It's just a good card in general. Moving to the sideboard. So, we have early game removal with Cut Down.
Yeah, so I mean, really the way I look at this, and we're going to see it throughout the sideboard, there's going to be matchups where Duress is bad, and those are most likely going to coincide where Cut Down is good.
Yep.
So, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, Cut Down and another card we'll go over in a second, but we have Filter out.
Yeah, so when Blake and I were reviewing this list, I scanned over this and I'm like, why aren't more people playing this? Now I had to read it twice because the first part is probably why they're not playing this as much, because this is non-creature, but this is almost like a little upheaval, or a little Cyclonic Rift for our EDH players out there. But yeah, I mean, if your opponent is on like
creatures list, like
like a Caretaker's Talent, go wide with enchantments and things, like this card is great.
It really is, and I think this card's going to be put in against several different variants in the format. Withering Torment, once again, a very powerful enchantment creature, or blow up an enchantment or creature, removal stuff, good old removal. Virtue of Persistence, speaking of removal, this is also a reanimation effect later on.
It is.
Also, I think you just put this in against life gain is the main purpose, plus it's just a backup plan. You don't have the Zombify. It's just a powerful card.
Yeah, I like it because, I mean, the neg 3, gain 2 life, like, we're probably going to side this in aggro matchups.
Yeah, pretty much every aggro matchup, this is just good.
Yeah.
Speaking of aggro matchups and mid-range matchups, Dreams of Steel and Oil will pretty much replace Duress if it needs to.
Yes, Dreams, we've talked about it the last few weeks. This card has been trending up. Very good right now.
Exactly. We got some counter spells with the Disdainful Stroke, which obviously is very good against the ramp decks.
Yeah, good against Zur and that whole strategy. But I love this counter suite that we have. So the 2 Disdainful Strokes and negates. Yeah, I love it.
You want to make sure your combo is intact. You're holding off until you can do it, and once you do it, you are trying to win the game then. Yeah,
and there's also, again, it's really just a clean list, because like the matchups where negate is probably good are matchups where Bitter Triumph is less good.
Yes.
And it's just you put them in for that. Yep. We'll see how it goes. We may feel differently as the matches play out, but we are excited to start reanimating.
Let's do it.
On the play.
Love being on the play. See, the coin flip is ours, and
this hand looks super chill.
It looks perfect.
The only question is, do we surveil on turn 1 or do we duress on turn 1?
They're not going to have Rest in Peace in the main board. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
And then they do. I'm wrong.
It'd be insane. Also, our opponent has more appropriate sleeves than us.
Dimir, that's the way.
Our horse is just chilling here.
Apparently, okay, there it goes.
So you want to duress on turn 1?
No, I'm fine with surveilling.
Okay.
Show us the Troxa. No, we keep that?
Keep that?
Yeah,
or no?
we keep that.
Okay.
It's something to discard with Chart of Course at worst.
Yeah.
Or I guess we ditch the Underground River.
Ah.
Ooh, the Claw.
Yep, we're against red.
Go ahead and play that Dark Slick Shores, baby.
Do we...
I think we duress.
Dig this turn or we duress this turn?
We duress now.
Because he could have like Monstrous Rage.
If he pays mana and the Claw, we bounce it.
Monstrous Rage?
No, I actually think we hit Burst Lightning.
You think so?
Yeah, because if he wants to Monstrous Rage his creature, we bounce it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels like a really punishing effect, so.
Okay. And then we're hopefully we just do the perfect, which is we chart into...
Oh, he got that.
He got that.
Is frustrating, so.
But still, he's going to go for something this turn.
Yeah, I mean, whatever one he picks, we bounce, right?
Mm-hmm. He's got to do it. You have to do it.
I mean, yeah. All right, bounce that thing.
Yeah.
Bounce that thing. You don't want to give him a fish?
Absolutely not.
Doesn't seem very good, does it?
Bam.
All right, rage down.
Oh, we did. We drew the absolute perfect.
I mean, I can't ask for better things.
Let's go. The only
go.
thing better right now would be draw another bounce spell, but okay.
Bye-bye, Valgavoth. Yeah, that or removal for cut down or something like that.
Yeah,
bounce spell's the best. We don't run the cut down in the main. All right, you got another one.
And another one, but guess what we have this
time? We have a Valgavoth with lifelink. Oh, and
that's not even that bad.
It really is not.
Yeah, so we can. No. Oh yeah, we have to do the untap lane. All right,
there it is.
Boom.
Valgavoth, Terror Eater.
So he does have a Screaming Nemesis.
So we just don't block it. And we block something else, and then that's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually got it. All right. Well, block
we'll block the Higher Claw.
We gain 9 life.
We gain 9 life against mono red.
And then we play a Kiora. Actually, keep that for.
Oh well.
Maybe that doesn't matter. Go ahead and play a Hired Claw as a blocker.
Sure.
Yeah. He's
okay.
He's like, I can't. He's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. Okay. So cool. Against mono red.
Cut downs are good.
Cut downs. This is always. I like when we actually get to see this when we are with the Cloudpost community here, because we're getting to see how the deck is going to do against very relevant things.
Yeah, mono red is like a very it's prevalent in the format right now, especially the burn build, and that's probably what we're playing against. Screaming Nemesis
so I like
is now
this,
a meta
right?
piece. Yeah, I mean, gains life.
And Dreams is good, right?
Is it better than Duress? I think so.
I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. It hits creatures.
Yeah, they're a creature-heavy deck. Almost all their stuff that's not creature-based is...
Although, I could see an argument at one point if you don't like much of the discard at all.
I almost don't.
You know?
I was going to say take it all out, because we're running cut-downs in place of that 1-drop. So we could just take it all out.
Well, if we do, we're going to have things we have to put in now.
Put, like, one Withering Torment in. I mean, it's not the best removal spell, but it is a removal spell. So
yeah, because this isn't good because it's non-creature.
Yeah. I mean, it bounces the enchantments, but that's still bad because Monstrous Rage just hits the creature again. You know? Yeah, I took one of those in and call it there.
All right.
Everything else is solid. I think our deck is well versed.
I mean, Duress did like something that game, but like it's not going to always do that.
True. I mean, if we're going to put in a card, it would be Dreams over Duress.
Right.
Like once we
but
take.
Do you think we need it? Like, or do we trim like Whale because it's 2 mana?
You take one out and run maybe one of those, and I don't know, maybe one like Bounding.
Like some of the Durley things.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Have more 1-drop slots. That's fair.
Okay.
I feel like we have enough removal for it to be relevant still. As long as we have like either a cut down on hand or like any Bitter Triumph or anything like that, we're good.
I mean, that
trick them away from their abilities.
That played perfectly for us.
It did.
That was awesome.
It's a bit more chunky, but I'd keep
it's
it
not
with
bad,
Pick Lock Prankster. I think it's fine. We don't have removal. I'd mulligan actually. 5 lands is a lot.
Yeah.
Much better.
This is better, yeah. It's not great, but it's better. I think we put like Restless Reef. Yeah. Okay.
Sewer's up. Hero.
Yep. Okay, that was a good draw as well. Let's mill like a fatty. We could probably mill that.
Mill it then.
Yeah, we just need like we have draw and we need more like action.
We got 3 removal spells in the hand. That feels pretty good. Well, Whale can bounce it.
That's true. But it's a sorcery, so it's we don't get like the value we did earlier.
No, it might be able to affect Hearthfire Hero. It matters where he's at. Like that's already pretty brutal. Arch looks pretty good.
And we're gonna just kill something, right?
Yeah, we just pass and kill it. I guess we kill the Manifold Mouse. That's really powerful.
Yeah, because it's gonna give this double strike.
Let's see it. Another one.
Now do we actually kill the Heartfire hero?
I think we do in response to him targeting it.
Well, he gets a trigger there then. But the trigger will be on the stack.
Yeah, it stays on the stack.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so now we do it.
And
we discard a card?
I don't know, man.
Okay, I think we discard Whale.
Yeah.
It's just a bounce, right? Like we said before. We take 2 damage, it's whatever.
So go to 14. Luckily, he did target that twice, right?
No, he targeted Manifold Mouse.
Oh, he did target with that, yeah.
So it'll be a 12, but it's not like... if he had like a Monstrous Rage, that would be really brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Verge?
Yeah, Verge, and I mean, we have Withering Torment. Our only other play is like Dig, and then we hope we draw like a Cut Down.
I'm fine to dig. Now's the chance to do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's
draw
pretty
2
good.
bitters, so I guess we can discard this.
Yeah, discard the Whale.
Either that, or we could discard Torment.
I think we should keep it.
Okay. Because next turn...
Like, what is Whale doing for us?
Well, it could do the bottom ability and actually get us into like some action.
Sure, but if we can get rid of his creatures, he might just run out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should try to get him out of gas first.
Okay.
We don't really have the ability to play that card yet.
Well, see, next turn, though, we would have 4 mana, so we could do a bitter plus that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
but, yeah. But then that's... If we lose this game, then we should just side these out.
Yeah, I think
if these
so,
are
too.
bad.
They're just too slow. They are one of the cards I did consider setting out, so we're at 5. Right. Find them anyways, so play your island, and I guess we're double bitter triumphing here.
Yeah, and we just hope he doesn't have a spell. Like a pump spell.
If he does, I mean, would he... Jeez, man.
Screaming Nemesis.
I guess we're we're going to 4. Target your things. Yeah, he's being smart right now. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has a pump spell, we're dead. So.
Are we dead otherwise?
No. If we
go
kill
to
these,
1?
we go to 1.
Okay.
So long as he doesn't have a pump.
All right.
We have to discard our entire hand though.
Yeah.
So pay 3 life. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I missed.
Destroy this.
Yep. Discard the Whale and hope for the pray to the heavens, and then
I don't even know what we can draw though.
I don't either.
All right, so we got a very good hand, and then he got a very good hand.
But he also was on the play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're at 1, and we're dead.
Okay.
To the next one.
All right. So that was a very good hand.
It was quick.
So
we have to keep that. Will of the Forgotten's terrible against him, I think. We should probably keep Dreams in.
Yeah, one of those.
I would take all 3 of the Wills out.
Probably one of these. So the thing I like about Founding, actually, though, is it does let you play a removal spell from your hand, most likely.
Yeah.
Or one of these things.
Very true.
I think this is fine.
Yeah. I'm convinced. All right, let's see it this time.
Yep, and we need, like... I mean, we mulliganed once, and our hand was decent, but his hand was just too fast.
Yeah, it was pretty much nuts.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're on the play again. His hand...
To be fair, I don't love it.
Yeah, it doesn't do much. I mean, it surveils, which I like, but...
Surveils, and we have a blocker.
You know, yeah. And these dig, I guess,
do,
but...
I mean,
you know...
It's keepable, but I don't think it's the best scenario against mono red.
Yeah, so you think we should mulligan?
Mulligan.
All right.
Seems better to me. Drop the...
Yeah. We probably drop this.
Yep.
Yeah, we want to do this so that we can find, like, Chart a Course and get this going.
We can bitter triumph for it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, actually, yeah, so this is a lot better with that. But yeah, we keep...
We just have to find lands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right, I'm optimistic because I mean we're gonna do this on turn 4.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, no turn 1 plays. We love that.
That's yeah, very helpful. All right, cool.
Yeah, pass it up and then
and then
stop on them.
Yeah, if he just plays like Manifold Mouse, okay, Challenger. I guess we do better triumph that then.
Yeah. Discard the Atroxa and be a happy creature.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So we just need to draw a land soon, and there it is.
Beautiful.
So now we're pretty much just on pick lock for, I don't know, we could get like a cut down if we need it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, that is pretty good.
It's a race, but it's a really slow one.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's definitely a race we win with the Troxa.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's fine. He does his damage. Alright, cool.
Sorry, I kept stopping you from doing it. There's your charter course. I get the
either that or we could take...
Blood Maul bounces the Forge.
True.
I'd keep that.
Okay.
It's 1 mana removal for the Forge. Yeah, I'm solid. I'm very happy with that, but I wait till it has more counters, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him where it hurts, you know?
Ooh. Well, we're
getting a Troxa now.
Yeah, we're just getting a Troxa now, but if we get like a charter course and then, you know...
I'll take a Kiora.
Let's see. Okay, Kiora.
I'll take a Vet Virtue.
Yeah, as enchantment.
I'll take the Cut Down.
Mm-hmm. That's the only instant, right?
I'll grab the Swamp, the Gloom Lake.
And then Zombify, right?
Seems good.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. My god.
Good things.
The Trox is wild. This deck is good with the Trox. I love seeing that.
Yeah, it does have the types.
Screaming Nemesis. We're not going to block your Screaming Nemesis. We will, however, block your 2-1.
Yeah, because that has to swing, right?
Does it doesn't even have to swing. I feel like that was a bad choice.
Yeah.
Hey, take advantage of your opponent's misplays. That's what we do here.
All right, swing.
We can vert. Oh, it's 2, 2, right? Does neg
no,
2?
Neg
oh, it's
3.
Neg 3.
Yeah, we can do that.
We killed the Nemesis.
Yeah. Well, let's swing. Bam.
I mean, he's probably going to concede here. We're at 30, and now we're at 32. That's brutal.
This also doesn't, you know, cause screaming to do its thing.
Nope. No damage done.
And we discard Valgavoth plus
the clock,
like land,
yeah,
something. I mean,
sure.
We don't even need it. We're so far ahead.
Kiora's at 7 now, so when we swing, we get an 8/8.
Yes, that's
8/8.
That's what we are here to do. Actually,
Nemesis is here.
I mean, this is
that's
great,
fine.
but
you're gonna swing it.
We will take it. We'll take 3.
We'll take 3.
Don't swing this time.
Oh my god!
They did it again.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even gonna block the 1/1 because I don't want the tricks to kill Kiora. Our life total is not relevant.
I mean, we're swinging for 10 this turn.
Let's do it.
Well, yeah, just swing right now. That's fine. See, he's probably gonna burn this, but no, he didn't get to. There you go.
That's the end, dude.
Let's
go. Give me
we
that
have
octopus.
look at this thing, Scion of the Deep.
Let's go. 7 damage.
This is what we're here for.
You're gonna kill it. He didn't even kill it even after.
People have reanimated this before, but this is new.
It's
this
over,
is great.
dude. Do we just
Let's see your hand?
We see your hand, and then we reanimate Valgaboth.
Yep, and say what do you do about it?
I mean, dude, this is the nuts.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Go.
Mono Red had no chance.
So after that match, I feel like we have an amazing matchup against RDW.
I mean, yeah, so our giant reanimator targets are just giant lifelink dumb things. So
I mean, he's not wrong.
Super good.
You have several different abilities to destroy their creatures early on. Bitter Triumph is like the best card.
Yes. Yeah, Bitter Triumph's great because it kills their thing, plus you do your setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know though too. I feel like our opponent was just like, and it's like a stereotypical mono red thing of just turning everything sideways. It's like they didn't actually need to do that.
No, they didn't need to turn the stuff sideways, especially in the third game. With Urbrask Forge, I feel like they shouldn't have swung because we gained a lot of life because of that. And if we had blocked the Screaming Nemesis, we would have taken 7 damage.
And then,
but we wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I don't, unless they had a way to like kill Atraxa, I don't think it mattered regardless. I don't know if that deck runs a Ghost Vacuum, but it might be a choice for that build. But I mean, it was an easy matchup.
Yeah, I don't, and to be fair, they stomped us game 2.
They did. We did keep a lesser hand. We also mulliganed. We mulliganed several times that game.
Yeah, but I think since you're a combo deck, I think mulliganing is appropriate. And
that's fair.
Against an aggro deck, it's just crucial that, like, yeah, we want to have the removal and interaction to slow them down, but I think it's equally, if not more important, to just combo on turn 4.
It really is. If you can get it as fast as you possibly can and bring back your lifelink target, you're probably solid. Yeah,
because the 2 games that we ran away with, we had turn 4 Valgavoth and turn 4 Atraxa, right?
Yeah.
Or was it Atraxa both times?
No, it was Valgavoth and Atraxa.
Yeah.
But their deck struggles to deal with creatures in general, like big fatties. Usually they just go wide and are able to kill you like with burn at the end. But Valgavoth and Atraxa have lifelink, and that kind of just stops them. If they have a way to kill Valgavoth, I don't know how they do it. If they have a way to kill Atraxa, it's brutal to have to sacrifice so many things to do so. And I would assume the same with Valgavoth. So.
I mean, and we're stating the obvious in a sense, but it's an attractive reason to play this deck. Because if you're on the ladder and you're seeing Gruul and RDW all over the place, just do Just make a giant lifelinker.
Zombify, Reanimator.
Yeah.
It's gold and it's great. We're going to do it again.
Hand seems fine to me.
Seems pretty good.
Right.
Being on the play is solid.
Yeah, I mean, we got Kiora and things to do, and a little bit of interaction.
Having 2 Charter Course is good, and having like an early game removal with Into the Flood Maul is fine. Founding the third path really helps Charter Course be relevant. Like,
yeah, it's perfect.
Valuable. Like,
yeah, these are great.
It's like
together.
a 2-for-1. It seems good. Whenever you can get that ability, it's
look
good.
at this.
Pretty cool planes. I know you don't like those though.
Yeah, well, some of them look worse than others, but yeah. Do we even bounce this yet, or we just chill?
We chill.
Yeah, we don't need to bounce it yet. We can get value. All right, founding into combo. Bam.
All right, what are we ditching?
Well, we didn't draw a fatty yet. We could ditch a chart.
Charter Course.
Yeah, we have. You know, we're already doing
3
one.
is a lot. Excessive.
3's a crowd, as they say.
He's not wrong.
At
our card, he's always playing white blue
neat.
enchantments.
Neat.
That one's pretty good.
That is a
Pretty
strong
good.
one.
It's like a doggo. Click on it. Right click it. Look at that doggo right there. That thing is a good boy.
Fox Glimmer. Dual mill. Thank you. And we also drew a nice fatty that we will be doing things
that.
with. So yeah.
So I think we just. Oh no.
Kiora?
Yeah, that's actually solid. We do that.
Yeah.
You're right. What am I thinking?
I mean, we could do these.
No, you're.
we
We'll
get
play
this.
Kiora.
Okay.
You were right. We discard Valgavoth. I guess both.
Yeah.
Watch
Because
him
we
play. Rest
still.
in
I was
peace,
about to say
Main
we
Void.
still haven't gotten a
All right.
land. We got to get our land.
Fevretto Jr. Welcome to the Cloudpost.
Welcome to the Cloudpost. Look at these.
That
These
is
are kinda-
deceiving.
Well, yes, but also they're kind of fancy.
Oh, I mean, he's running Gishath as his avatar. Vivian Reedus as,
And he's on glimmers.
Sleeves.
Yeah.
and then it's white blue enchantments. And
So
they're
now-
really cheap.
I was about to say now they cost.
I'm sketched out by that. Oh no, Feather of Flight for 1
Okay.
mana. It's a big boy.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least they haven't done anything
Swing that one. Oh, he is
unbelievably
swinging that
broken yet.
one. No
Do we
blocks.
trade?
No, we don't
Oh.
trade. We got an 8/8.
That's fair. Oh, it's tapped.
Yeah, we kind of got wrecked for that. I
But
think
we can
Bitter
still
Triumph?
bitter
We
triumph
bitter
this turn.
triumph.
Yeah.
We killed the big thing.
We just ditch one of our flood maws. I think, right? Because
Yeah, no, that's right. That or a Charter Course. I think we did Charter Course.
Okay.
We don't need it anymore. We have our combo ready.
we do have a land already, so yeah. Cool. We don't need it, but it's also just fine.
I think it's just fine.
Yeah. We're not even doing it next turn, but
We get a big boy.
there, we get an 8/8
Why ever we wouldn't want that, I don't know. I think we bounce one of their things right now.
right now.
Maybe not. It's just
The cost reduction is sketchy.
cost reduction is.
But if
super
they go
sketchy.
on their turn, go to cast Shelter by Ghost,
Yeah,
we
we
want
get
to do it in
wrecked.
response, right?
That's the reason I want to hold off. That is the one reason.
Mm-hmm.
Shelter by Ghost is so good. They are very pink. Good planes, man. They're like the Microsoft 90s. What the hell?
This is the Angelic Destiny. We were
dude?
just talking about this the other day. That's the card.
No,
That's the
we
card.
don't let that happen.
So which one is he
Absolutely.
targeting?
This one.
Okay.
None of that.
This is one of the only ways to get this to actually go to the graveyard.
Yeah, it really is, too. That's the craziest.
This is,
one.
we were talking about this. Our old friend Robert used to play this card when it was standard original printing.
Shout out to you, Robert.
Yeah, this is a super throwback, honestly.
That card's brutal.
This is a
I'm
cool
surprised
deck.
they
I
reprinted
mean,
that.
we're about to make it sad, but this is a cool deck.
We make it sad.
Bam. Look at that.
All right, find your removal. We go in. We don't take action. You want to block it? You're welcome to block it. Wow, I
They
would have
don't
definitely
block
blocked
it?
it with an innocence.
Yeah, I was about
at
to say you
least.
trade this, right?
Innocence, man. Like, still get to draw the cards. I don't know. Oh no, we get it with Valgavoth.
Yeah, true. Oh, true. Yeah, it exiles it. It
It's
is
so
Valgavoth. That's the part of Valgavoth I forget every time.
The exile.
So now they do at least have enough permanents to where if they go sheltered,
They don't have the land.
they can sack, right?
Oh, E-armor. There it is.
Well, it only costs
they did
one.
have the one. You're right.
Yeah.
They could have done it.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it still doesn't beat the Valgavoth. Oh, he's just dead. All right. That's what you want to do.
Well, something is a Terror Reader and some things are not.
Virtue's solid.
Virtue?
Virtue's great. Withering Torment is great.
Yeah. I think Filter Out is probably good, or at least
Filter
worth
out.
thinking
Let's
about,
go back
right?
and see the deck.
So
What can we hit? Angelic Destiny is
Well, did these count? Or did they not because they're also creatures?
They are creatures, they do not
So,
count.
like, this stuff.
I don't think it's good enough.
Okay.
I think you need more, like, way more, like, just pure enchantments. I think we run Dreams instead of Duress.
Okay.
Like, Duress out.
Even though it hits all of the enchantments?
It doesn't. It only hits non-creatures.
Duress?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits enchant. That's what I mean. Like, but all these and this and ethereal armor.
Once again, this hits all the creatures, which is way relevant. I think Cut Down's good, too.
Yeah, Cut Down's good.
In fact, I like Cut Down over that. I think we, once again, drop Wail of the Forgotten. Kind of sad, but that card seems to be the
flux spot.
I would say it's the weakest part of the deck. I mean,
we've never cast it in like an advantageous position yet, but
no, I bet that's the question is like, is it even possible to do that?
Oh, I'm sure because we're hitting threshold with this.
True.
So
true. If we draw it later on, then yes. But yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
But this is good.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I mean, we just put in the more removal. It's a pretty standard sideboard thus far, which is good. It's I think easy like entry on how to sideboard with the deck.
That's true. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's just bad, just take it out. There will be decks where it's good against it.
Is this hand fine? We see like a ton of cards.
I like this hand. I mean, we start off with Restless Reef, go to Founding, and then we're able to pick lock right then.
Right.
Against their deck, it doesn't have a lot of removal, but Kiora does help you get there. I think
this draws removal too.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
We really do just like have to hope, but I think we see more cards this way anyways.
Yeah, like I'm just assuming. I mean, sure, we could mulligan, and if we hit like 2 lands, Chart a Course, Cut Down, Fatty, Zombify, it would be better.
The gold standard.
But I mean, well, you want a mulligan?
No, you're good. We keep it. We manifest this.
Well, no, I'm just saying that was what the mulligan could be that would be better than this.
True, but oh man.
But you know, this is fine.
It could be Founding into Picklock into all those goodies.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like we mill a Fatty and
Gremlin
which one is this?
This one makes 1/1s every time you play an enchantment.
That seems strong.
It is quite strong against us. Darkslick Shores into the old Founding and see if we can find a way out of this. Come on, Picklock. Alright,
okay, we get a Zombify back.
I mean, that's not the worst option. So.
Yeah, we got to get one of those eventually. Because we mill next turn.
Yes.
So then we mill next turn, plus we Kiora next turn. So we should do this on curve on this turn 4. We just have to find,
we have the mana.
We just have to find the fatty. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness.
You've never seen the Gremlins?
No, that's so cool.
They're so good.
Oh my gosh.
Guess what it's in reference to? You ever see the Gremlins?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Duskborn has just like way too many freaking references.
Mill ourselves. Come on, there it is.
Got one.
Okay. So do we just play Kiora then?
We shores up. Sure we do. Or we sure do.
We sure do. Or do we Kiora or do we Picklock?
We Kiora.
Okay. I felt.
And now he's like got the threat. He's like, oh, I have to deal with this.
Draw 2, ditch 2 is so good. Ditch one of these.
One of those want to land?
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn. Alright, we have a threat. Rar. It doesn't fly, but threat. Ow.
What is our opponent's hand, you think?
We get to see that if we want to. We should probably play it safe. We get Bitter Triumph here.
Well, wouldn't we Zombify?
No, I think we chill.
Oh, you don't even want to go for anything yet?
We're playing control, man.
Okay,
we have the better.
well.
We have the win condition against them in that sense. We kill Gremlin
Sort
Tamer,
of,
we're better off.
Yeah. Okay.
We just discard a card. We're fine with that. Ditch I don't know.
We drew a swamp. We could ditch a swamp.
Sure, ditch that swamp. You got tricks. You got tricks. You got that shard card. That would be the time to do it if you had it. So he does not, which seems pretty good.
All right, so we have options. We can Founding. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Founding
in the
Dreams and swing.
Get an 8/8. I think all these things are good. What you got?
What
you got, buddy?
What
you got? Gonna cast something in response. Entity Tracker. Yeah.
Huh. Silent Hole Creeper,
he does have Sheltered and he does have Angelic. Negates a trick. And we do this. We'll take an 8/8 Octopus. Yes, thank you. I'll give you a target to hit with the Sheltered by Ghost. We're not dead. We're close.
He's at 13, surprisingly, because of these double Adakar wastes.
Yeah, Adakar waste is not great.
He does have the mana now for
sheltering, hitting the 8/8, which is he knows we have the zombify, so that was foolish.
Well, he has negate too, though.
True, he does have it up now. You're right. But like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's like we still have Kiora. I wouldn't at least swing the Gremlins. I don't know. We're still swinging, getting another 8/8 every turn.
Yeah, but next turn we die.
Not necessarily.
No, we have to put a flying blocker into play.
Why flying?
Because he has this.
Angelic Destiny, yeah. You're right. No, I think we are dead. We have Picklock Prankster, so I guess we just play Undercity Sewers, see what we got on top. Or that.
I think we need it,
keep
right?
Actually, you're right. We keep that.
Well, we're gonna mill it if we play this part, but we can just play this one.
But the regular one. And you're not going to counter that. We swing, get an 8/8. Yes, we will take the 8/8, and we pass. At the end of the turn, we will Picklock Prankster. So long as we're not dead.
Yeah, here's the thing. If he does tap out for Angelic, then we do get to Zombify.
Yep.
What is this one now?
It makes a 1/1. If he activates it, it makes all the creatures +1/+1.
Very cool.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not even that good. Only 2 creatures get +1/+1.
Yeah, okay.
So he gets to draw a card because Entity Tracker draws a card whenever you play an enchantment.
Pretty good. He's definitely recouping good card advantage here.
Pretty good stuff here. Pretty good stuff. Will he swing? No.
He does not get to swing. Okay, yeah, we force his hand because if he negates this, then the coast is clear.
He's not gonna
do it.
And we can have a Zombify back. Now we have 2.
Yeah.
So you can negate 1 and we have another one.
That's fair.
Sweet.
And we hope we draw. That's a good draw.
That's really good.
We could Dreams again. This would be better if we had like Duress in here, honestly.
Surprisingly so, right? I think we go for the creature, man.
What are you talking about?
We grab Withering Torment and just blow the... Oh, actually, no, we want to be able to cast it.
Cast Zombify.
So what do we have that's 1 mana?
That's what I was saying, Dreams.
I think we
or a Flood Maw. What do we bounce, though? Because that has... Oh, the Sheltered? No, we wouldn't want to do that.
You're right. We grab into the Flood Maw.
Or sorry, Dreams.
Yeah. Boy, my brain is mush. Dreams.
Hopefully he does have a creature for us to actually hit.
Negate it. Okay.
He drew a shelter.
So I think he's gonna have to target the 8/8.
So we can swing this and just play our dude and have Flood Maw up.
I like that.
We just swing this. This is also free. He has to chump it. Play this and pass.
We're safe for now.
If he goes to Shelter by Ghost and targets a Gremlin, for example, we get to blow him out.
Yep. But he knows.
He knows and he has negate. So this is not just automatic. You know?
I mean, he'd have to have 2 Sheltered by Ghost to actually kill us, which is possible. But he doesn't have 6 mana. Oh no, he does. So he can Angelic and negate.
Well, he doesn't win with Angelic because we have flying blockers.
Unless he kills both of our pranksters, we're fine.
Right.
There's the first. Ensure. We pick our fantastic 8/8 creature. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's so fine. We get it again if we swing Kiora.
Dude. I mean, he gets to replace the card, so that's good. And it is lifelink, so I see his point.
It's also like
but
mega
really
ward at this point.
Once it's, it's ward 4.
Yeah.
We have 5 mana.
True, but I mean that just like soaks up a whole turn of ours. It's not great.
It does, but
like
it kills the shelters, and we get
we can't bitter triumph right now.
No. Like
man,
a
little Lotus.
We block it with Kiora, right?
Is that good?
He's gonna have like a flash effect. I think
we also are at 5, so yeah,
triple block it.
Okay. Yeah, he can only kill one thing like this.
Yep, and then his creature dies. Sweet. He has tricks we have into. We bounce the damn shelter. Okay. Cool.
All right.
That's threat removed.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Now we have better.
We go for the
but we just go for a Zombify
yeah.
because he has to negate it. Yeah. He absolutely has to negate it. Just get the negate out of the way.
Yep.
All right,
sweet.
We have another one, and we pass. He goes. Oh yeah, we swing because they're free. He goes to Angelic. If he does, we have Flood Maw now.
Yep.
The Verge.
I mean, he kind of has to wait on the Angelic. This is a really like we just have to stall. Like we're playing control now.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the old control. Reanimator control, dude. Look at his Arbo.
Yeah, I know.
Big cat. I wish I knew what he did. I don't have that guy.
Let us know in the comments if you want us to brew the cat deck that Foundations gave us.
Don't make us brew cats. Please don't make us.
Because we would have to craft these bad boys.
I don't want to craft them.
Yeah, well.
There's no, like, if we had, like, Ocelot Pride in the standard,
yeah, that'd be sweet.
Crazy.
The 2-mana Johnny.
No, that's insane. It's just so good. Modern
Swing your gremlins.
Modern needs a fix.
Swing those gremlins.
He's not gonna swing the gremlins, man.
Please.
I like how they're like flashlighting their face. Like,
yeah, like
it looks
spooky.
like a really twisted Garfield.
Yes.
I like them. They're good. They're a good time.
All right.
Sweet. Cool.
I think we just let this happen.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal to me. Sure. You unlock a room, you get to draw a card. You have 1 mana. We get to zombify. It's the end. The end is nigh. Sweet.
Cool.
Yo, it's so good. Let's see what he's got.
Do we do that? Or do we keep this up?
Oh, you're right. We zombify.
Well, yeah, we're going to do that, but I'm just saying we keep Flood Maw up, right?
Grab that Valgriffar. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. We swing.
Yep. And we are close to the finish line.
We are very close to the finish line now. Is the end nigh?
Because, I mean, this turn it's like he's going to go this thinking that he has...
Shieldman's Rescue.
Okay. He gets to
draw
a card, right?
Counter draw a card. Got Hexproof for a turn. Not anymore.
Although that's kind of sketchy that he has this, because if he does go for a big bounce
That's what I thought he had earlier.
Yeah.
Now we do it.
We are going for it.
He's got it, right? You got another one? Did you draw a way out? Sweet. You got it. You found it. Sure. You draw a card. Unlikely that you have a way to kill Valgriffar.
But yeah, I was about to say we just block here.
I mean, it's got first strike, so we block with a fairy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just block here.
Boop.
Is his lifelink as well?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was like, why did he do that? Glimmer? Yep.
Yeah.
You got a Glimmer. Draw a card. You have 1 mana. Oh, it's probably over. It's only for a turn. Hexproof for a turn.
Yeah.
It's done.
All right, we just swing.
We play an island and we play Dreams.
Okay, well we can just do this first then.
Sure.
Because we might want to ditch this to bitter, right?
Okay,
nice,
sure.
we hit that.
So we can play.
We swing it.
Wait, no, we play bitter. We get the entity tracker. We do it.
Yeah. We just discard.
Yep. Oop.
How much mana is it? 2 or 3?
3. So we lose 3 life to play.
Yeah.
So we also get all these other. We put this on. Oh, we do it.
We go to 1.
Yeah, we get a 1.
Yeah.
We kill him. He's done.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He dies.
Oh my god. All right, 14 in the air.
Woo,
oh man, it took us a minute to figure it out, but look at this.
Yo, we got both games against him.
Yeah, but look at this. This is like the silliest thing possible because this is a demon. This is an elder demon angel now. This is like this is an oxymoron. We just made this. Imagine if you saw the Terror Eater in real life, but then it's angelic somehow. Anyway, we'll talk about it.
So after that wonderful prolonged match, we came out on top, won both games, and that was the end. I mean,
our opponent had a cool deck.
I've seen it before. It's a cool build. I honestly prefer it in Pioneer, which maybe you'll see that again later on in the future. But regardless, Pioneer's kind of slept on. Standard is the new shit. It's the new stuff. It's the hot stuff right now. And this deck is hot.
This deck is hot. I mean, you know, it's pretty simple what we're doing. We're just playing like the most powerful creatures possible, really. But it is cool when we have to actually have some play off of our opponent that we did that game.
Yeah.
Because when they have really efficient answers like Shelter by Ghost and then they have counter spells like Negate, we just had to take our time and line it up, and we got to do so. And then we made Valgavoth into an Angel, and what more could you ask for?
I mean, I feel like his plays were a little bit skewed. Like, there were times he could have bounced the Kiora or hit Kiora with Shelter by Ghost, and the 8/8 is just an 8/8. But it just goes to prove that Kiora is good, and the 8/8 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to play this deck. I mean, we've reanimated Valgavoth since it's been printed. You know, we've done that already. But this is Kiora and Threshold, and just getting to see that 3-mana creature that you don't have to reanimate makes a giant fatty.
Yeah.
It enables your deck because you're digging and so forth, so it operates on multiple fronts.
It's like one of those wonderful things you need at the earlier game that does more than it needs to. Like, it's like, oh, I'll draw 2, ditch 2, and also this is now really good for a reanimator. Also, it's a reanimator target if you need it to be later on, so it just fits perfectly in a list like this.
It does, and like, think about like how fast we're achieving Threshold. It's really insane, because like if we go like Surveil on turn 1, turn 2, Founding into Picklock, that means you're gonna have milled 9 cards potentially when you start your 3rd turn.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be doing more of that in the next game.
All right.
All right. This is the opponent goes first this time.
Yeah.
We gotta let him have it.
We actually have black mana.
This is a great hand, though.
This is fine, right? Because we just get to dig, and we have removal.
I'm slapping that hand.
Okay. The only thing the hand doesn't have is like we don't have the actual combos.
No, we'll find it. We'll find it. We have Chart of Chorus. We have Whale of Forgotten. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if Whale of Forgotten is like maybe good against this particular Dimir list. It seems.
Oh, that was a good draw.
All right, we got black, blue.
So, which would you rather be countered?
Whale.
Okay.
It's not relevant yet.
We're doing it though, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. We grab a Kiora.
Or do we mill a Kiora given that we have a Kiora?
No, we grab a Kiora. He's playing black. He's going to just blow it up.
Yeah.
Prepare for the backup plan.
But if this resolves, it already does something, which I love.
Sweet. It,
okay.
We can kill that with Bitter Triumph.
We ditched the Flood Maw.
Yeah. I'm liking Into the Flood Maw more and more every single game.
It's still just a tempo play, but I do like it as well.
Sewers up, bud.
Yeah, because we're just doing this right now.
I think we're on make us ditch a card, and then we do it.
To put him down a card too?
Yeah, and we'll pay 3 life.
Okay. We don't need it. We have an next land.
We can afford to... I'd rather ditch this and then draw that.
Why is that? Oh, ditch this with Lily, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
We want the land.
All right. I mean, these dig us past it, so that's
true. Okay. I mean, I'm still stand by what I say with Kiora. Like, he's just going to blow the first one up. Like, no questions asked. He's playing
yeah, but I mean, we at least get to draw a ditch of it.
Yeah.
You know?
He is playing removal, so I don't like... Or blue, so maybe he has counter spells, which is a little sketchy. That is the case. I guess we follow it up. Oh, hello.
Nice.
Now we blow it up.
Yeah. Blood pits.
Blood pits. We could bounce that too. Ooh, that feels bad. It finally enters the battlefield. We're like, put it back.
Yeah.
This is a card I did consider putting in the list.
Okay.
It's a reanimator target.
Right. It does have the discard.
It's ability. Kind of the question of like, is Kiora just better? Probably.
So we're playing our land, right?
Yeah, we're playing Kiora.
Yeah.
And we're getting our trigger. Ooh,
ditch Dark Slick.
And
Blood Maw?
I'm thinking...
Or the Chart?
I'm thinking Chart. He's going to blow up Kiora this turn. Calling it.
Okay.
He's like, oh yeah, this thing's dead.
Yeah, Descend 8 is so much harder to get than Threshold.
Yeah. If anything in the deck, I think... Oh, wow.
Oh, he is us. He is us.
Unfortunately, he's us with the ability to not get countered.
Yeah. All right, mirror match. Our opponent is ahead.
Funny that I mentioned that.
Oh, our opponent is ahead.
Undercity. Oh, we can't Undercity. Anything we do is revoked in a sense. We can't even mill. Are we dead?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, what do we do against this main deck?
We let him swing. We just mill. We play Undercity Sewers.
Don't mill, or
if it's a land. No, we don't let him have that.
No.
Kind of sucks because it's not gonna. Oh, cancel that. I'm sorry. I can't get out of that. I have no other options.
So, oh man. All right, so he goes to 27.
I think we bounce his
26 rather. At the insta.
He's gonna swing, yeah. Okay, cool.
We do give him into the Flood Maw.
Then we give him into the Flood Maw. We can't do that. We just take the 9. Take the 9.
Hmm.
Champagne is good. Damn. We
Oh,
bounce our own.
Well, this is opponents.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just realized how bad that is now. Well, it is what it is. It's gone. Huh.
Yeah.
We're dead.
We are dead.
We can concede. Well, let's just go to the next game.
Okay.
He got Valgavoth before we did. So
Yeah.
that's
I
really
mean,
how that
hey,
goes.
I mean, we know that it's good.
So we have,
Even though we didn't get to do it, we know it's good.
True. So Virtue of Persistence is very good against that.
It is. We have to get to 7 mana, but
Also, so is Dreams of Steel and Oil over Duress.
think so.
It exiles.
True, but the rest is still good.
The rest is still not bad. I think we actually just run that over the Whale of the Forgotten. Because Whale is really bad against him. Once again, this card seems to be the card that always comes out. Well, I'll talk about more of that this card in the recap.
We need this stuff, though.
I think we do. I'm 100% on that, too. I don't think Bitter Triumph is as relevant. I think it's good.
Bounce is also not.
Yeah, take that out. You're right. That felt really bad.
Bitter Triumph kills Lily, at least.
I don't hate Disdainful Stroke against them. I mean, it stops the reanimation zombify. I think we run it. I think we take out...
I think, well, Negate answers it, too.
I think we take out a singular Founding for it.
For one?
For one of the Disdainful Strokes. I mean, I would even be tempted to take out a singular pick lock for the other one, or a chart, of course, your call.
I will trust you on this. I don't know that lines up as well. Like, none of this is what we're countering, which is important.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just more paranoid about that. I mean, Overlord's good to counter.
Well, so when you impend it, you still get to counter it, right?
I believe so.
So, yeah, so that's good.
It's still technically the
5-drop?
I believe that's right.
Okay. Well, then I like this. I don't think we need Withering Torment.
No, I don't think so.
Withering Torment kills this like this, but it's 3 mana.
Well, let's read the card. I want to double check that that's for sure.
Yeah, you cast it for its impending cost, but the cost of the spell is still 5.
I believe that's how that works. So let's test it out. If
I'm
wrong, that's my fault.
We've done it before, I think.
I believe we have.
It doesn't come up a lot.
All right.
Like when someone goes for a Mistmoors for 4, you can still Disdainful Stroke it.
We are on the play.
On the play.
No.
No, 1 land.
No 1 land.
Sad.
Ugh. Terrible. We both get a 5.
Think so?
I don't think we can keep this, man. I mean, we could chart a course. It's like, is that really going to get us there?
If we get a turn 4 combo, it's good, but... Oh, we're waiting on our opponent as well.
If he mulligans, I'm more likely to keep this. He's taking a mulligan. Do you want to go to 5? I think we keep this. This is better than going to 5.
Yeah, put a land
especially with him mulliganing. Yeah, we put an island back. We just chill with the Gloom Lake and hope the Charter Course gets us to what we want.
Yeah, I want to draw like Duress.
If we hit nothing on Charter Course, we are kind of dead.
True.
It's one of those brutal hands where it's like, oh god, not good.
I just don't know, on 5 too. I don't know that it's necessarily the best thing in the world, you know.
True. 5 is worse, I think, because at least we see more cards we're guaranteed with Charter Course. But 5 could give us
5 if we had 2 lands, Duress, Chart, X.
Yeah,
that's better probably, but
Zombify is half the combo, but that really helps. Yeah. So we do this, we draw 2, we ditch the Atroxa, and we have Zombify ready to go.
Yeah.
Just one.
Boom.
Sweet. So we're hopefully just find more land with Kiora, and we're good to go.
Oh, neat. This card's old.
Yep, I've seen people run that too for this list.
Neat.
Sweet.
That's really good.
I mean, we're ahead of him, so I think we play Kiora anyway.
Yeah, he can't reanimate next turn. He could Lily. That would be the best thing he could do.
We ditch another one.
And a Zombify.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah, we're gonna Atroxa first. Which, this might just be very play draw dependent,
We're just getting it now. Let's see what he ditches.
Evangel of Synthesis.
No fatties.
Yet.
Yeah, we're gold, bud. I mean, sure, we'll take our 3, we'll take our lumps, and we play our big boy. Fucks up. At least we got a whole new hand regardless.
Bam! Alright, let's think here.
We take a Dreams Sorcery?
Yes.
We take a Gloom Lake.
Okay.
Unless you want a Fountain
Disdainful Stroke, I think.
Let's take Fountain Port instead.
Okay.
We already have our mana set up. I think we're fine with that.
Naval Stroke?
Yeah. I mean, we get them all.
And
We get
Kiora.
both.
Another Kiora.
Kiora's fine. Let's take Kiora.
Because we can swing our Kiora this turn. I think we do. We offer this trade.
You want to block? Wow.
Sure. We have another one, so I don't really care about that.
He's gonna reanimate Kiora, dude.
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
It's not even big yet.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he gets to draw 2. Literally. I'm teasing.
This is the only shields down turn we're gonna have for a long time.
That's
okay,
fine.
he has
we
to
just
do that.
Bring it back again.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think we dreams now.
Yeah.
We dreams first. See what he's got going on in the hand. Well, an
Oh,
Oculus
nice.
seems pretty good.
And he has double Zombify.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, that was... Dude, Dreams is insane.
I think we're on Kiora now.
Well, no, now we know the coast is clear just to
just
Zombify.
Zombify. I mean, I'm being greedy and want to get Valgavoth because it's a hard target.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think I'm still...
So we could Kiora to discard this and do it next turn.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Have we laid a land yet? Did we lay our Fountain Port this turn?
I believe we didn't.
Okay, well then this is even better.
I believe that's the case. I could be wrong.
Because if we have not laid a land yet, then we can potentially get negate right here. So discard 1, probably Picklock at this point.
Yeah, Picklock's fine. We already hit our targets. No, we did play land.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
We're not that.
That's fine.
That'd be. Oh, I was sorry. I didn't count that. We don't block.
Go.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right, swing.
No questions asked. Well, yeah.
Hit an 8/8.
No triggers. All right.
Take action. Zombify.
I think the game's over now. I think we got it.
Valgavoth.
Say, because this is such a hard thing to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
We got the negate ready, man. We're just we'll negate your negate.
Mm-hmm.
We win this.
He had a good
war.
draw though.
He did. It was pretty solid.
Ours is a better art, but I do
is.
respect this art. But
GG. Let's go.
yeah, I mean, but he did
the first time.
Yeah,
it's our turn.
he did this to us last game.
ours.
So
our boy. Yay.
our Valgavoth. All right, so I don't think we changed anything though.
How do you feel about the dreams over the duress? I mean, I think
The dreams is insane, dude. So this secondary ability
exile
of then choose a creature from their graveyard, because it happened that game.
Yeah,
it exiled his. We took this from his hand and exiled this. If this was a Valgavoth, it would be even better. And then it just made his Zombifies completely null and void.
I mean, it's perfect against this particular build. So.
Yeah, he's gonna probably have his own.
Yeah, no,
so
I'm
I think we definitely leave it in. His Evangel of Synthesis was a curveball to me.
Cool curveball. I like that card.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rather be on like instead of playing a turn 2 creature, have like a turn 2 the removal. Good God,
yeah, sounds bad,
it's
right?
3 Undercity Sewers though, so is it like?
Right, these are chill.
I mean, God, I think we mulligan. It's just so many lands.
Yeah.
Much better.
Much
we got
better.
Duress.
And we have another sewer.
Drop a Zombify. Happy day. Yeah.
Yeah, this is better, dude.
Because
this mills us into what we need for this.
Yeah. Sewers and Verge are perfect together. Is he mulliganing? Let's see. No, he's not. Vacuum.
No.
That's brutal. Well, I guess we just ramp now.
Yeah, because we don't have an answer to this.
No. We Undercity Sewers and
we want that.
Keep it. Yeah, I guess. We just start ramping, man. We just have to stall. That's like the best.
Him being on the play was insane.
I mean,
because if we could have just arrested him on turn 1, but
Yep.
we wouldn't have had
anyways,
it with this hand. But you know.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It is what it is. Well, we can negate it at least, or duress it right here.
We duress right now.
Yeah. Oh no! And it goes back away. Wow.
Spell marks. Okay.
Okay.
So that would have been a dreams. Dreams of Steel and Oil would have been better.
Keep it on top.
Well, we don't. Okay. It doesn't hit anything.
It's true.
But
I just don't want him to get.
Just draw Zombify.
Yeah. Like if he does, we die.
Yeah, we have negate, but yeah.
That's fair. Maybe I should have. I was too hasty on that one. Wow.
Are these just gonna beat us down though?
I think so.
You know.
I mean, he's dealing 3. Phyrexian Human Cleric.
All right.
All right. We do it, dude.
We duress him.
We duress. He's got 2 new cards.
Come on, non-creatures. No whammies.
Hit that Zombify.
Or a negate. I'd like to take a negate from him. Man, yeah, not having an answer to Ghost Vacuum seems annoying. I mean, we do have...
Black blue, what do you have?
Well, so we sided out the Flood Maws, which are technically good to be sided out, but they are an answer to the permanents.
We got it.
Nice, we got one. So he's not gonna do anything. I guess if he impends, we still can't negate it, so we should chart this turn.
I think we
could pass him Prankster though. It's like the same thing.
Yeah. We go there. Well, he's gonna.
He can snipe it.
We can do it in response to him doing something right now.
True. That's how you play that, because he goes to eat this, and then
I think we go for it. Because what if we hit 2 Valgavoths? He hits one of them and we zombify the other.
Well, we have to.
You'd have to untap. Like, let's say we hit 3 things. I mean, the possibility is real.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Yeah. But we also don't have our 4th land yet.
No, I mean it is just still. It'd be like the insane.
But do we do it now? You're saying?
Do it now.
Yeah. You're saying too, like we just flood the graveyard as much as possible.
Which one do you want?
Probably Dreams.
I think we want Dreams.
Yeah.
Force him to play Belmerk here.
Dreams exiles this.
It does. Oh, he didn't even play Belmerk? He's got to find the land.
He's going to ditch Belmerk. He is going to beat us with these. He has another Valgavoth.
Damn. That actually
like, we're definitely going to die to these things.
We certainly are. Really upsetting.
This is an interesting, like, adaptation. Oh. Which one do you want to hit?
Flood Maul.
Flood Pits?
Yeah, flies. And, yeah.
One of those. Play our land.
Yep. I don't think we want that.
Okay.
We have one in hand, so it's like, well, I think we played Picklock as a blocker.
Well, these become 3/3s.
If he draws 2 cards.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a way to do it right now, so at least we can block one of them.
Yeah, I mean, we have to start blocking some of them, you're right. Alright, well.
Now's the time to play the card, at least. He's going to hit his own... Gonna hit one of our things, or you're gonna hit one of your things?
Yeah, because that's a backup plan, is him hitting his own Valgavoth.
Yeah. I mean, it's a slow one. It becomes
he's very... he's far away from it.
It's not the right choice.
Yeah, the ability's super good, though, still.
Yep.
Like the whole exile under it.
Alright, what you bringing back to your hand, man? Probably Valgavoth. Only option.
Or this other Belmerk.
Can't bring Belmerk back. It says non-avatar.
Non-avatar, yeah.
You can block one of these guys and taking 2, 4. Alright.
Man, we are up against it.
Come on, more
if we just draw
Pranksters.
removal, I suppose, yeah.
Oh,
if we just like remove these, then we could stabilize.
True. Alright, what you doing, bud? My goodness, he is.
It's hard for us to have Threshold, too, against the deck.
That's not a bad draw.
No. Because it'll block for us soon.
True.
Do we chart right now?
We have to. We have no other plays. Zombify is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the Zombify.
I mean, we drop a land just as well, right?
I think we drop Zombify before lands, because if we get the 9, we just slap down Valgavoth if we find it. If we get when it's very, very unlikely that we're able to Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah, like able to beat Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah, to go and get around it. It's possible, but insanely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Zombify gone. Not like we were going to cast it again anyways. It's possible that we could, but we're not going to. Kiora. That was really good. Really good draw.
Yeah, that was
strong.
We're dead.
We're dead.
Yeah, it's all menace, right?
All the menace.
Yeah,
GG, brother.
Man,
you got
GG.
there.
All right.
Unfortunately,
we will
that deck is
summarize it.
Maybe that's the better choice. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's stick around. We'll talk about it.
So we came out on the bottom on that time.
Yeah.
And it was the same deck though. I mean, it's a different iteration of it.
Here's how I look at it. Reanimator won.
Reanimator won.
And yes, we lost the match, and that's not what we are here to do at the Cloudpost. However, it tells you that Blue-Black Reanimator is good.
True.
The interesting things are our opponent is on some different cards.
That's very true, and I actually have a few things to say in the recap. But I think that build might be like in a better placement against the control match because you have more threats.
Oh, I know. He just completely got under us that game 3 with the Evangel of Synthesis.
Yeah.
So it just proved that, you know, what people are going to do against you is they're going to take out like cut downs and things like that. Because you're saying, they're like, oh my gosh, he's just reanimating Valgavoth. That's what I have to answer. And then you just have those little threats. It's like a backup win condition.
It really is, and I think that's one of the things that the deck has as a it's like a negative space in the deck. You don't want to have just a bunch of mill cards in the beginning of your turns, because if you do, you can get blown out by creatures, and oh no, what do you do? You know?
Yeah.
Having a creature to block with is pretty solid most of the time, so maybe that's the better choice.
Well, we are going to analyze it further, and join us for the recap. Welcome in to the recap. Blake, we have risen the tides.
We have.
We summoned the Scion of the Deep multiple times.
We certainly have.
Both of these came back from the grave.
They did.
And we went 2-1.
We did go 2-1, and there's a thing I would like to mention. So, right off the bat, in all of our games, we took out Wail of the Forgotten. Well, I think we found a pretty good replacement in that last match. If you go and drop these Wail of the Forgottens and run Evangel of Synthesis, I think I spelled it wrong. Yep. We're going to go of Synthesis. There it is.
Backdoor into it.
All right, we got a fancy one. So we're going to be putting 4 of these bad boys in. Because that, I think, is the better card against, well, everything else. Oh.
Yeah, so basically what was very intriguing about that final match, at least, and if you watch the end-of-game summary, I stated that Reanimator won. We didn't, but Reanimator won. So my point being, this deck is strong. I do think it is a totally viable option for you all to climb the ladder with. And the question now presents itself, is Evangel of Synthesis better than what we started with?
When then Wail of the Forgotten, I'm going to go out and say on a limb and say yes, it is better. It is a creature, it's a threat, and I think you take this out less than you take out Wail of the Forgotten. While Wail of the Forgotten is a bounce spell at its very least, and a mill spell, this is also that mill spell, so you can't say it's not.
Yeah, it's a dig spell.
It's a dig spell. It pumps itself if you do the effect. This pumps it. This pumps it. Like, it's pretty good. I think it's actually the better choice here. I mean, you might even be able to flip around a few other cards. If you guys have other cards you think are really good in this particular build, please let us know down in the comments. We'd love to see what you have to say. I think this is where I would like to sit with it for now. I don't
That's what's intriguing to me, though, Blake, is I don't know, because I think yes, I think we need to test the Evangel, and I think all of our Cloudpost faithful that want to download this deck may want to test the Evangel, but I'm also curious the other cards that our opponent's on that we're not. I forget perhaps some of them, but I'll tell you one that sticks out, and it's the fact that we are not on Ghost Vacuum ourselves.
I was thinking that as well. Ghost Vacuum seems really powerful. So does Leyline of the Void.
Yeah. And I commented on Filter Out being strong at the beginning of this deck tech.
Yeah.
However, we didn't find particularly good matchups to put it in.
No, we didn't, and I was thinking about that as well. I would prefer to have Ghost Vacuum in the place of Filter Out, and I think that's what we're going to go for here. For you all at the Cloudpost, because we want to give you the best version of the deck we can, and that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be putting 2 Ghost Vacuums in here for the sideboard in replace of the Filter Outs. We didn't ever put the Filter Outs in, and honestly, as I think about that card, I don't know if it's well versed in the meta right now. While this deck may have been going up against more token-based decks in the past with a lot of the enchantments on the side, I think that it may have been better at that time. Now, that might not be the case anymore.
Yeah.
But I know that this card is good against a lot of decks.
This card is good against a lot of decks. I will make the case here, even after this testing, for Filter Out and why it may still be relevant. Your best case scenario with Filter Out is similar to Withering Torment. It's an answer to hate against you.
It is true.
So even if we didn't have Ghost Vacuum, if against our opponent in that last match, if we could have lined it up to where we filtered out their Ghost Vacuum at the end step, had a way to ditch a fatty, and then zombify on our turn, it sounds like a lot to line up, but that's normally how you have to backdoor your reanimation in a deck like this.
Very true.
It also bounces Rest in Peace. It also bounces Leyline of the Void.
Yep.
So that's, I think, another reason why it was in the deck. But Ghost Vacuum is a more proactive card, and against the enchantment creatures that continue to recur themselves, it's really strong. Like if you Bitter Triumph somebody's Glimmer and it's trying to come back, then you can snipe it with Ghost Vacuum.
Exactly. I mean, the card is just really good against any kind of Reanimator or any kind of like graveyard recursion, whether it be spells, planeswalkers, doesn't matter. I know there's like that Omniscience deck out there that can reanimate that. It's good against that as well. It's good against Kiora. It's good against
that Agatha's Soul Cauldron. +1/+1 counters build that I'm looking at. Good against Delirium.
I mean, it is just a good card for several different builds out there. I think it's more versatile than what we had going.
Yeah, it's one of the strongest sideboard cards in Standard.
Absolutely.
I think that's like not a overstatement.
Honestly,
so.
on the MTG finance side of that, I would tell you to spec on that card. Ghost Vacuum doesn't seem very bad. Also, if you play Modern, it's Urza Saga-able.
Yeah, I already own 2 of them. It's really strong. So I don't know though. I hope everyone had a good time. I think that this deck does really cool things. Kiora seems great. I love, like I've been gushing about it, but Founding of the Third Path, like with a package like Picklock, Prankster, Chart, of course, Bitter seems really good.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Dude, honestly, Kiora really overperformed in this match.
Yeah, Kiora was never bad.
She was never ever bad. So I run the black-white version of this in paper, and I'm tempted to play it to be blue now because that card is cool.
Yeah, and I don't know what these cost in paper, but yeah, this is a very powerful card, and that's the only tweaks that we maybe recommend. Blake definitely is gonna say that you guys should test this. I just wonder if that version doesn't run Founding.
I think it still does, because every single other card here, like this is targetable, this, and well, not this, and like that is all good, and you can also hit Zombify later on with it. I think Founding is still very powerful in this build. So even if you just skip it ahead, it's still very good.
True, yeah. If you just go mill yourself,
yeah, because you can just choose to skip it ahead. If you don't have any relevance in turn 1 or the one, you don't even have to use it. Skip ahead, mill yourself forward. That's what it's there for in the first place, is to mill yourself. The added value is there. So I still think it's very powerful. The last thing I wanted to mention was, according to the meta of what the biggest decks are, like I'm talking like the top 5% of decks.
Yeah.
Is Dreams better than Duress?
In the main,
or is Duress better than Dreams in the main? It matters what you're playing against. I think right now it is 50-50. I really there were several matches where I'm like, I want Duress. Oh, I want Dreams. Oh wait, no, Duress is good. Oh, Dreams and Duress are good. Like it is a tactical decision to make.
Totally.
But that is a possibility in the meta, and I guess just pay attention to what's going on in the meta, and one of these can be in the main, one of these can be in the side. If you want to get fancy with it, you can do 2 and 2. But I think we're sitting a good 4 right there for the early game. Only other thing I could say for the meta changing is Cut Down might be better than Into the Flood Maw, but I really like this card. It seems very, very good, especially against all those enchantment stuff out there. So I keep this for now.
If enough people are playing Sheltered by Ghost, then you want Into the Flood Maw.
That, and also all those crazy like big boy enchantments, like all the overlords. Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's okay. I'll pay like my
give you a fish and I'll bounce that.
Yeah, here's a
or
fish.
Or when you just wait till it comes in as an actual dude and then you bounce it.
That's just backbreaking. It's like, oh, I paid 1 mana to return this stupid thing to your hand, and it's not even I don't have to give you a fish for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that out there, so pay attention to that and make sure you play correctly with that. The deck doesn't seem extremely complicated. There are some lines that are like a little bit more versatile you have to make and choose what like you want to do with Founding and having stuff being counter spells that negate and Disdainful Stroke. But overall, I think the deck is very good as a control build if you need it to be.
Yeah, I mean, you side into some version of a control deck.
Yeah.
You just have to navigate the hate that your opponent's doing. We didn't go for this line, but if your opponent has all of the hate in the world, there is an argument for you siding out some number of like both of the Atroxes perhaps, and like trimming one Zombify, one Valgavoth if you have to.
Yeah.
And if you're on the Evangel list, which we are now, then you have Kiora and Evangel as win conditions, plus still just hard cast Valgavoth, maybe Zombify Valgavoth later.
Yep.
But the fact that you can't The only way you physically cast Atraxa in this deck is by making a bunch of treasures with Fountain Port, like super slow. So if you know that your opponent's gonna like hate your graveyard into oblivion, then maybe you just side out of Atraxas. That's how you get some of your sideboard slots in. You know, things to consider.
It is definitely a thing to consider. I will say there's 2 more cards in the deck that I have not put in here, and they're considerations to me. And the first one is the Overlord, which we saw the opponent play.
The Flood Pits, yeah.
Overlord of the Flood Pits is certainly an option. I like Kiora more than that, so you could think about that maybe in place of the Founding or in place of Charticourse or maybe Evangel. I don't know. I think it's a cool card. It's a very good option. Plus, it's a Reanimator target. Second card would be Jace.
Yeah.
Jace the Perfected Mind. Fantastic sideboard card, possibly a main board card.
High synergy with your deck.
You can mill yourself, so
yes. And you will, with this deck, get to 20 cards in your own graveyard.
And in a sense, that's beneficial.
Yep. Also, that last opponent had Liliana the Veil, and that's not in our 75.
That's also
something to think about.
I didn't think about that, but also a very good option. With it being control, not as powerful in this particular build, but hey, you know, pick and choose your battles. With that being said, I think that's it for the deck tech this week. You can check out our link. Where is that, Jake?
That is in the description of the video. Check it out down there. It takes you to Aether Hub, which is a website where we have cultivated all of the decks we have played on the Cloudpost. So many decks for you to download and choose from. That link takes you to this deck. Put it on your arena account and go to town.
Go to town. And with that being said, we will see you next Friday.